hasn't known so Mary. Broken past, I can't hear. Hello there, chats. How are we doing? What is good? Okay, do you have to call it the Kata 51? Like, do we have to call it the Kata 51? Because I'm not sure about how comfortable I am with that. I'm not sure about how to feel about that one. Yes. Can we not do a different number? Like, can we not say like class average 50 or something? That's I like that more. I like the idea of class average 50 much more than that seems much better to me. Anyway, hello Taco, hello Avery, hello Lucky Squidboy, hello Khaled, hello Beanie, how you doing? And hello Brain and Jar, what is good? How's it going? Okay. No? Oh. Well, welcome. I almost have 100,000 blaze kills. We're only 5,000 away, which is pretty damn cool. I'm also slowly becoming significantly richer. I am not. Class average 50 is next week's goal for fire. Well, if we're considering it the Kata 50 people, then I've got to get Kata 51 because that's just unacceptable. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be lumped in with 30 all my bitches 10 virus. I'm sorry. I didn't. Yo, Emmett there, how's it going? What's good, what's good, what's good? How are we? I've been trying to optimize Blaze recently. I have also stopped trying to optimize Blaze after realizing that it's kind of useless. I'm higher Kata level than Death Streaks, I'm cooked. Yes, yes you are. Actually, yeah, that's a fair point. I would recommend... Where cam? Oh. Where is my camera? There it... There you go. It's so funny how he changed his name and is still getting caught. It's actually it's so fucking good. It's so good, bro. I love whenever someone's streaming and they spot death streaks in a lobby with his changed name and call him out on it. It's so fucking funny. It's so good whenever someone actually calls him out. It's like satisfaction. Yo, Israel, how's it going? How are you doing? I'm doing excellent, thank you. Oh, that's the wrong attunement. What's his IGN? I don't know what it is at the moment. To be fair, I don't think I've said. Oh, it's still Celatrix. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know whether it changed it. Oh, it's so funny seeing him, man. It's so funny. I think even actually no, you know what? Even better than seeing him on someone else's stream is when you see him in a lobby and the entire lobby goes, "Hey, it's Death Streaks." The whole lobby calls him out. Oh, it's actually peak. It's actually so peak. It's a cool name for a bad person. Well, that's usually how it goes. Can you take more damage? Thank you. Unfortunately. Bro, by the way, Modrinth is taking so... Modrinth is taking so long to actually say, yeah, this pack's safe. Which, I don't really understand how a texture pack can take so insanely long to verify. I'm gonna be honest. But it's taken forever. Done with foraging as a whole. The last few days were hell because of the 200 users using their new foraging macros. Oh boy, isn't that just excellent? What did he do? He showed his Necron's handle to a Kata 15. As far as I remember. I shouldn't joke about it. It's not funny. But that's as far as I remember from it, and now he's gets pretty much bullied in every lobby that he ends up in. Pico Bolus now available. Oh, you should use it in your private island. I don't know whether that still works. I think they patched it, didn't they? Yo, Sakosa, how's it going? What's good? What's good? What have they patched the whole pickaxe destroying or Pico destroying private island yet? I don't remember. What do you use for multi-stream? Item. AITUM. Although, that being said, I don't have any, like, multi-chat or anything, so I just have 2 chats open at the same time. Which is definitely a way of doing it. I wish I had the internet for it. Damn, is it that? Is the internet that cooked? Is your internet that cooked? God damn. I've ever helped make was a private island pickup, bro, for real. The amount of times that there's just like holes have spawned in on my island at some point, mostly due to Linky, but I did a couple of them. 9 mega. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's cooked. You made another bill? In fairness, it took me 2 days. Do you stream in 60 FPS? I do. It's technically a cheat. No, I mean, okay, look. There's 2 cheats that like not 2. There's a few cheats that I look at and I go, you know what? That's fair, mate. Just go for that. No, that's that's fine. Like there's some things that I feel like don't really. It's not like they're causing particularly a competitive advantage. it's just either helping to even the playing field or make it slightly more fun. Yeah, I mean, it took a couple days to make a few, Bill. Warden helmet! I'm gonna make a fucking rant on that helmet soon. Unironically, I am going to make a rant video on that helmet because I'm gonna lose my mind. If I see one more person, I'm gonna lose it. The Warden helmet glaze has ran so deep throughout the years that no one can seem to figure out that it's not a good helmet anymore. Warden helmet deserves better. Oh, I absolutely agree that it deserves better. But the admins didn't treat it better. I can't with you in the Warden helmet anymore. What do you mean? Warden's just bad. Didn't believe the Warden helmet sign until I quit Primordial myself. Yeah, exactly. Like, as I said yesterday, what's even worse is that Warden helmet is worse than Primordial until you have, like, good gear. Discord and stuff is all in my description on YouTube. How you doing? I'm doing excellent, thank you. How are you doing? Look, fine. I might possibly be the #1 Warden helmet hater on the server, but I think it's deserved. I think at this point it's the hate is deserved. Okay. Because I hear it every stream. Well, my bad. I keep seeing people every single... I keep seeing loads of people wearing Warden helmet. Ah! And it keeps getting on my nerves. So the prices are still somewhat good. Absolutely not. I am one of the very few endgame players that is for the people. Thank you very much. I do not gatekeep things. If I put things out. This is why no one ever tells me their money-making methods or tactics for doing things. ever since the Mastiff swapping back, ever since the Mastiff swapping last year, things have been heavily gatekept, and I do not get to hear about shit. It's great. Guy ain't trustworthy? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the sentiment. Is there a better option than Kudra than Warden helmet? Technically at endgame, you can use Crown of Avarice at endgame, which is better. Although early in, like without really high level gear, it's not that. Yeah, without really high level gear, Crown of Avarice is not better for Kudra. However, I am very much a Slayer player. I am very much a Slayer guy. So most things that I will say are, well, Slayer related. Gotta hide the super secret Sven tier 2 method. Shit. Why 16 bill? Oh, because the Void was hungry, and so we fed it 16 bill, and now I kind of want that back. You need Warden for Rend anyways? As far as I'm aware, Crown of Avarice is better at a higher level. Or like when you have better gear, Crown of Avarice just works out better. What did you void? Oh, I didn't void anything. The void cometh, and the void taketh. And then the void leaveth. The void being my co-op. How many coins do you think you spent on spawning Slayers into... Oh, Jesus Christ. Good question. A lot. 20 plus billion? Probably. With Yeah, no, a lot. I don't know. Good question, actually. I couldn't really figure that out because of all the deaths. Kind of forgot about... Oh, shit, yeah, that's my bad. Sorry. What was I gonna say? Yo, Lace Holic, how's it going? What's good? Did I... Okay, I guess I just didn't use my rag. GG. What was I gonna say? It was definitely something of some importance. Oh no, I mean, it wasn't of any importance, actually. What it was that I was looking on my leaderboards last night, and I discovered that I'm top 10 for not one, not two, but 3 different death leaderboards. This is wonderful. I'm having a great time in life. It's wonderful. It's great. It's excellent. It's excellent. I think I'm like 1st, 7th, and 10th or something. Which isn't an amazing feeling, I'll admit. Definitely isn't the best feeling in the world to know that I'm so skill issued that I'm leaderboarding for it. Is it... Yeah, 1st, 7th, and 10th. It is not meta. I will admit it is not meta. I'm gonna be honest, my blaze times have actually improved since I've just stopped using Wither Skeleton on the mini-bosses. Only other leaderboard than Vanguard Corps I'm top 100 in is Wiki Tiki Death. That's slightly rough. But, you know, at least you're not 1st place on a death leaderboard. At least you are not the most skill-issued player on the entire server for one specific thing. It could be worse, right? $1.2 bill already? That was fast. Hey, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I should probably put how many days it's each. I should probably put a day counter in the title. Thinking about it. Oh, I'm on fire. Okay, fair enough then, I guess. Have 1 bill crown of avarice brought up rend price a good bit? How much even is a 1 bill crown? I don't think it's that much. I think mine's like 1.8 bill. So it's definitely not even close to how much it used to be. When do you do profile reviews? Mostly off stream, to be honest with you. Very rarely on stream. Ouch. It's not that bad, man. It's significantly cheaper than it used to be. Yeah, it's a lot more expensive than the Warden, I'll give you that. But is that a fisherman? Good morning, Crocs. How you doing? Are we good? You should turn on Crash on Death. Why? This seems like a terrible idea. Yo, Pingo, thank you for the friend request, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Not really welcome to the chat, is it? It's not a first message. Either way, hi. So you die less. That's not how that works. I see no issues with dying more, because the more times that I die to the boss, the higher up the Blaze death leaderboard I get. You should make that on in the official mod pack download. I am not removing that mod again to fucking fix another thing. Until I actually need to change things, I'm not removing it and re-adding it. It has taken too much effort to do that shit. Another friend request. Playing less does equal dying less, but you see, the thing is, I'm not trying to die less. I'm trying to die more. No, that's not true either. I'm trying to die an acceptable amount. I've already died far more than an acceptable amount, so I guess that doesn't matter either. Hey, at least, you know, at least even if I fall out of the Blaze Death Leaderboard top 10, at least we've still got Herbert. That's fine. I mean, it kind of sucks, because now I can't AFK on my island to die to blazes with Herbert, because that's considered cheating, despite the fact that it is actively detrimental to my own success. Oh, you can't AFK on your island on an alt anymore. Fuck you, admins. It was my death bot. Herbert was repeatedly dying over and over again for leaderboard spot. I mean, I understand why they had to clarify that abusing alts is against the rules. I understand that. That's fair. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not bothered about Herbert not being allowed to AFK to farm deaths anymore. He's already top 3. I guess they're being uniform. The thing is they're not, though. I'm gonna be honest, it feels like there's some clear favoritism. Like, red names that clearly abuse alt. Dick9, who clearly abuses alts. Didn't get touched at all. Like, look. I am not saying that the flask shit, I'm not saying that they should have been, I'm not saying they shouldn't have been banned. They absolutely should have been banned. They 100% should have been banned. That being said, they probably shouldn't have been wiped. I guess they're going to ban Technoblade because he used AFKing. Well, that's a bit, they're not going to ban for something that happened that long ago, though, haven't they? That doesn't make sense. I see people bring up Technoblade and Squid as a genuine argument in this thing. I'm like, no, that's not a genuine argument. That was literal years ago. Like, the admins aren't gonna do shit about something that was years ago, mate. Yo. Gragnars, thank you for the follow. Wait, hold on a minute. Why is my screen frozen? Alright, we good. But yeah, no, there's definitely a few people that just should have gotten caught up in it and simply didn't. Yo, what's good, Quirksel? How we doing? Most definitely a goofy situation. For sure. Which has made the melon leaderboard suck balls to get. Because the first place melon still has 20 billion. I think, yeah, 20 billion I think it is, Chisel had. And, they're not leaving the in-game leaderboard until someone beats them. What happens 100 blaze kills? I, implode, I guess, maybe? We have another big bang. I don't know, man. I haven't thought that far ahead, I'm going to be honest with you. I reach a nice number of blaze kills, and I'm happy to stop until tier 5 comes out. Realistically, I was happy to stop until tier 5 came out, until I was looking at the number, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's just really ugly. And now I want to get it to 100,000, because frankly, 95,000 just isn't a very nice number. It's way too close to 100,000 for me to be happy with. Fire becomes God. Fire becomes cat. Am I Egyptian? Because I don't think so. Do I become Egyptian? Holy banger, trust. Right, this is my playlist of just certified bangers. I can't lie. Oh, and Subway Surfers. that is on there as well. And get to 100k with your first tier 5 boss. Okay, so how am I going to get to 100k tier 4 kills with a tier 5? No! No! Say no to them! No! Don't you dare say yes to them! Don't even think about it. No! What's your normal bosses an hour? Good question. I actually don't have a clue. Off stream, maybe close to 100. On stream, 30. Maybe. Genuinely though, on stream my kills per hour are tragic. What? Let me put that over there. Subway Sexists. We love this song. Subway Sex. I'm skipping a good song for this. I'm skipping a banger for this. I'm skipping a banger for this shit. God forgive me. For I have sinned. Well, that's, unfortunate. Turn it up? Not a chance. Are you kidding? You did not have to delay... Oh, okay. No Ragax this boss, I guess. That's fine. I didn't want it. I didn't want my Ragax anyway. You know what, actually? Come to think about it, I should probably just set up a hotkey for SXP reset. No, not that one. Mods, command keys, add, /SXP. What was it? What? SXP reset kills per hour, got it. SXP... Oh, oh, chat, I'm actually cooking. SXP reset kills per hour. SXP reset KPH. That's actually sad. The fact that I had to go back and check twice. Oh, mate. We might actually be, the old age might be kicking in. Yeah, that's not a boss, mate. Running a mod command, someone messed up badly. I mean, I don't. It's mostly just because of on stream. I need to reset my kills per hour tracker regularly because I take a lot of downtime on stream. But like for the average player, no one's gonna need. Everyone in the lobby is trying to convince me that the Warden helmet is the best helmet in the game. They are so wrong. They are just so wrong. I'm telling you, the propaganda has gone so deep that everyone is just convinced that the Warden helmet is from God or something. What's best helmet? Technically, 1 billion coin Crown of Avarice, although it's a little gear dependent. Warden helmet is, unless you're doing Kudra, one of probably the worst helmets you could use. Unironically. Primordial helmet's better, Fiery Crimson helmet's better, Infernal Crimson helmet's better, 15-star Infernal Crimson helmet's better, 100 million coin Crown of Avarice is better, 1 billion coin Crown of Avarice is better. Warden just ain't it now. Warden's rule is over. No, you asked! Don't let him rant. Fine, fine. I won't rant anymore. I'll save that for off stream. I'll save it. I'll save it for a YouTube video where I'm going. It's going to be a 45-minute video of me just slowly getting more red-faced and angry as I talk about the Warden helmet until I'm screaming into your soul itself. Not to mention the speed. Exactly. Warden is good. They're just wrong, man. They're just so wrong. It's just okay to use for less than 100 mil. Bro, it's not even like it's like people just don't know that Primordial Helmet exists. I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely don't think anybody realizes that Primordial Helmet is an option. Like it just pretty because no one's really talking about it. It just kind of got ignored and went under the radar. What's good about Primordial Helmet? I don't see anything special in the stats. Look at its tiered bonus. How much a 100 mil crown is, though? I want to say it's like 800 mil. Primordial's really good for DPS. 20 nons against fire? Yeah, and the nons will win because I'll walk away and ignore them. Do I have my Primordial in here? I do. Okay, so what makes Primordial good? First... Yeah, just stop talking, dumbass. First, every third strike deal 50% more damage and apply venom, reducing healing for 4 seconds. That's pretty good. That one's pretty good. How much better is Primordial to 100 mil crown? I don't know because I don't own a 100 mil crown. But I would assume that 100 mil crown is just a better Primordial, basically. 100 mil crown is better than Can you meow? You happy now? Meow. No way, it's only 26 mil? Yeah, that's part of why it's so good. Its DPS is at endgame, by the way. Its DPS is barely less than a Warden helmet. Earlier into the game, its DPS is better than a Warden helmet. And not to mention, in order to make its DPS better, you need to be at 100. You need to be at 400 speed. Is Twilight for Blaze worth it? Yes. And another. I told you that this is the playlist of bangers, my guy. I said that this is the banger playlist. It's what I will ban you. I swear to God. Now, I have a small issue with testing Warden Helmet, and that's that I don't actually have a Habanero Tactics one anymore because it got sacrificed to the Void God. And so I might need to yoink someone's at some point, just for a bit. Unfortunately, I only have my Legion one left, and I don't really want to put Habanero Tactics on it, to be completely honest with you. For obvious reasons. No playlist can be a banger without Big Dick Randy? Nah, he's off banging someone else. Unfortunately, he left his position. Why do you even need to farm those 16 bill? Because I would like my money back. And it gives me something to put in my stream title. Unironically, chat, chat, unironically, the I lost 16 billion coins video and the I gained 16 billion coins video are gonna go so hard. False? False? Unrefundable transaction? Yeah, pretty much, I'm afraid. Can't wait to get my own Crown of Avarice to 100 mil and put Warden Helmet to rest. Just get a Primordial, man. just pay like the 20-something mil, brother. Actually, to be fair, we have Diana next, so to be fair, ignore me. Kind of ignore me on that one. We have Diana next, so that doesn't really matter. Do you think you'll make 16, but not even close? No. 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 Is Primordial really that much better, though? I never said it was better. Primordial's very slightly less DPS. However, at endgame, it's very slightly less DPS. At early/mid-game, it's usually more DPS. That being said, you get to retain all of your speed. And therefore, if you are doing Slayers, it's just better. Because your spawn times are not impacted by the fact that you move like an Easter Island head. On HNO3, is that like... I don't know what that is. Hello, Galataeanon. How's it going? There's no gacha. It's not based. It might not be based. Me neither. So what about it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I hope to find out what it is one day. How many hours does it take to max out a 1 bill crown? I have literally no idea. I don't think it's that bad anymore. Especially if you've got a good Diana setup, I don't think it's that long to max it out nowadays. You could probably get it a couple... Does Blaze level Rose Dragon fast? Yes, somewhat. I feel like there's probably farming methods to level it faster than Blaze. Considering that it's a farming pet. Can you make like a Warden Helmet like a giant iron block like in Fire Sky? I'm probably not gonna work on Fire Sky anymore, I'm gonna be honest. I unfortunately probably gonna put that and just leave it as it is. I do not have time. When are you gonna stream your furries? My what? Oh, I meant just do Dwarven Commission. Yeah, that works as well. Oh, this is annoying. Ah! Okay, we're good. Safe. What do you mean with regained? Well, the Void God was hungry, and thus it got fed 16 billion coins worth of items. And now I desire that returned to me. And so, instead of making the reason that the Void God was hungry, give it back, I'm grinding it myself. The wipe? The wipe? What wipe? What mixing are you using? All of them. Furry items when? I don't have that. Nor am I willing to spend my own earned money. Not hard-earned money, admittedly. But nor am I willing to spend my own money on it. I need that to buy food. Yes, you do. No, I do not. No, I don't. I had to think about that for a second, actually. Money earned whilst being hard is actually crazy. Check your closet. Okay. What did the Void God take, then? A Warden Helmet with True Warden on it, a Spirit Mask with the Panda skin on it, a Hyperion, a full set of maxed LCM gear, a couple of other things, a Golden Dragon, a couple of other pets, skinned Enderman pet, a couple of other pets, A few museum items. I think there was another couple of armor sets in there somewhere. And probably a weapon or two. Voided or wiped? Voided. Very void. Just completely voided. Not beating the I swear I'm not a furry allegations. Okay, what about me screams furry? I'm sorry, but like, may I ask why? You can. I can't answer, but you can. Not because I don't want to answer, I can't. Do you know how much magical power I need to 2-tap skeleton and 3-tap pigman? I'm not too sure. I've seen some people do it with as low as 1800. What do you mean by headphones? Literally, what do you mean by headphones? Can you show the Blaze pet rules? Actually, we have a command for that now. Exclamation Blaze rules. They have cat ears. Are you... Are you blind? I see them? Where? Oh, for fuck's sake. I do technically have a hat, actually. That being said, I do have a hat with ears on it, because I bought it thinking it was a different one. I do have that, and I wore it in a cooking stream. So that does exist. He can't hear us. Yeah, surely not. Surely not. Okay, that's a bit big. Where did YouTube chat go? Why do you swap to Wither Skeleton on boss spawn? To activate Death's Touch for on the first hit of the boss. How small is your head? I'm not a big person. What happened to the old chair? It's behind me. It broke. What's your height? 5'6". Like, I'm not a big person here. How'd you lose 16, Bill? The Void Gods were hungry. Centimeters. I'm not sick. What do you mean centimeters? Oh, 177 then. Okay. Yeah, I'm 5'6" or 177 centimeters if that's what they say, because I'll know. I don't know centimeters. Okay, then I'm not. Then it's not 177. I don't know, man. I'm British. We don't measure in centimeters. We measure in inches, like real men. .6". 167. God fucking damn it! Oh, I'm a walking meme. God fucking damn it. Oh! Wait, no, that's 5'5". 170. We're good. We good. We good. Chat, we good. 170. I'll take that. I'm 170 centimeters. It's better than nothing. You are smaller than me. That's fine. I don't need to be bigger than anyone. I'm happy with being a little guy. That's okay with me. .6" is 167, but Google said 5'5" was 167. I've seen 12-year-olds talk. That's nice. That's fine. I can just wear high heels permanently, and then I'll be tall. Until I take them off. I will get called a lot of slurs. But it's a small price to pay. Just straighten your back and fix. My back is straight! Thank you very much. No, it's not. Do you need me to turn around? My back is straight, thank you very much. See? My back is straight. Thank you. My back is straight. Shut up! Shut up about my cheeks. That is not part of the that's not a part of the point. That's the most curved back I've seen in a while. Okay, the top half is straight. The bottom half is just how my back is shaped, thank you. That I can't straighten that out. Look, the top half the top half is nice and straight, see? Top half is straight. Bottom half, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just curved. I can't do shit about that. I mean, it's still bent. God damn it. Your upper back has an arch. What do you mean arch it for us? What? I'm not in jeans. He's blushing. I'm not blushing. It's my lights. Does your earring like 30 centimeters? No. It's like 4. I pride myself on keeping a rather straight back. My neck is a whole different story. We don't talk about the neck. Okay, how tall are you? 5'6". Why'd you ask? Frankly, a rather intimidating height, some may say. They would be wrong, but that's besides the point. More like a tomboy woman trying to be a man. This is incorrect. That's just not right. That's just not correct, is it? When will you release your Dark Nether pack on Modrinth? I probably won't. To be fair. Poor Fire getting bullied by chat. Surely that's not just a daily occurrence. No, surely not, surely not. Fire, do a flip. I am mid-boss, sir. Your forehead makes you 5 inches taller. No, I'm 5'6", including the forehead. Unfortunately. Contrary to what popular belief, it doesn't grow with me. Like, the forehead doesn't increase in size, unfortunately. Well, technically it does. Well, no, it doesn't. But it... Anyway. Guys, can you move? Okay, I guess I'm not going in the hole. I am not wearing a thong. I do not know where you achieved this information. Fire, do you like kissing cats? Do I look like Shane Dawson? Weird question. Are you Minecraft Steve or Alex? I mean, considering the size, I don't think I can be Steve. Brother is jacked. And unfortunately... Yeah. I'm not. Give me a second. and just transport some things, you know? We're here for fun. We're here for fun. We're here for goofies. Ah. What is he doing? I'm doing what streamers should do. I'm being a good streamer and doing what my chat tells me to do. That's just called being submissive, isn't it? Huh. Well, the more you know. Okay, I guess. Sure. Want to see an update? Yes. Shake that ass. No. I will do squats, though. It's called squats! I'm not shaking my ass. It's called squats, thank you. It also says push-ups, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I've got to do what Twitch chat told me to do because I'm a good streamer. Oh, fucking cameras. You know, this is the issue with having a small camera, you know? This is the issue with having, like, I don't have that wide field of view type thing. Where did you get the Fat Cat 121 from? I ported it myself. See? I'm a good fire. I do what I'm told. Do a chair reveal. This is the new chair. Isn't it great? If you didn't notice, it's also significantly lighter than the old one. God damn it. Give me a second, China. We can't hear shit. What? What do you mean? Do you mind sharing the Fat Cat pack? It is in my Discord. It's my 121 bag. What do you mean by fixed audio though? What? As far as I'm aware, the audio is fine. Okay, well I know I actually have to go and check this. Jesus Christ, how far behind is YouTube chat? At least you read YouTube chat, as opposed to ignoring it. The audio's terrible when he's away from the mic. That's how mic. Yes. Yes, that's a mic. That's microphones. The further away you are, the worse they get. That's almost normal. Nice. Love it. Why your chest plate costs 6? My mic can hear me from my toilet. I just have mine turned. I don't have mine turned up that much. YouTube chat isn't that far behind. 5-second delay. Okay, I mean that's not too bad then. Why your chest plate costs 6 bill? Because it has a Celeste die on it. None of the other dies are particularly that expensive. But what my the die on my chest plate is literally like half the price of it. The one from fishing? No, it's the one from Sven. What's the one from, what is the one from fishing, actually? I don't remember. Okay, I don't know. I waited to type that to see if the joke caught on. I feel like that's more than 5 seconds. I'm gonna be honest. That seems like quite a long time of delay. Not sure why YouTube has so much delay. That's annoying. All the mods 10? Probably never. I like playing hypixel skyblock. I would like it even more if Simon decided to pay me to like it, but that being said, I do like the game. But it's fine. We only have to wait a significant amount of time to be able to get a red name and then a creator code. And within that time, I need to find all of my anti-red name clips and deal with it. Ah, I forgot to ragax. Some memories and plays 7 years or Viva La Vida. I mean, okay, they're not on the playlist because they're a bit slow for this playlist. If someone's gonna redeem them via a song request, then go for it. But they're not on this particular playlist. They are on my bigger one. And at that point, just delete your whole Twitch. Well, that's Shana's quote. I didn't even say that. Do it. Which one? One of them. Got it. You can get YouTube rank with 30k Twitch followers? Yeah, but why would I get 30k Twitch followers when I could get 30k YouTube followers? Which is significantly easier, by the way. Ow. Is there any rules for this chat? You'll find out when you break them. Pretty much. Don't be excessively weird, I guess, is the best. Is the kind of the only rule, I'm gonna be honest. So, for the most part, no. Used in Minecraft fan-made movie video? Okay, if we're gonna talk about Minecraft and music, we are not bringing up 7 years over Viva La Vida. I'm sorry. No, no, no. No, absolutely not. I will not accept that. Like, yes, Fallen Kingdom was in Minecraft fan-made videos, but Fallen Kingdom is iconic. Come on now. Come on now. Fallen Kingdom is actually just iconic at this point. I'll admit, I didn't see that. How come Duplex isn't on your tracker? Oh. My bad. I didn't realize I had it. I didn't realize I had it not clicked. Thank you. Probably wouldn't have noticed that. Oh, another normal dice. I am 100% gonna meter this Archfiend. That sucks. Actually, no. I've got like 145. Did you see the Steve Minecraft movie toy? I did not. Hold on. Top 3 was Clocks from Coldplay. I don't like growing up with the terrible music these days. You know what, I'm happy to sit and agree with you here. You're going on the second monitor now? Aw, that's fair enough. I feel like that's kind of the Skyblock stream experience. Relegated to the second monitor. I mean, let's be completely real here, like... Skyblock streams are enjoyed mostly by people who are playing the game. Mostly. 90s, 2000. No, 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 no. No, you can't not include 1980s. I'm sorry. You cannot just say that there was nothing like 1980s was peak. So much peak shit came out in the 80s. Watching this stream, 80s was actually such a good era for music. And probably unironic. I'm gonna let you decide this one for me. Should I buy a HC Sunset Fade Old Dragon set for 1.5 billion? There is no way under any circumstance that could possibly be worth it. But yes. Yes, you should. Chat, the time has come. The time has come. We are 1 hour and 1 minute into the video. Oh, hey, nice. Thank you. We are 1 hour and 1 minute into the video, and onion number 12 has landed. It's actually a pretty good investment. I mean, it might be. Just gotta hope that admins never bring back that kind of... they won't bring that kind of dying. But exotics are kind of... exotics are always a risky investment. Because realistically, it's only worth what people want to pay for it. And if certain colors become less sought after, if people just, you know, slowly stop caring about exotics, I don't know. Will you regret it? Do you trust the admins not to screw you over? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I want to see the Wall of Fame. The Wall of Fame? I really don't have the money for it? Okay, I probably wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest. If you don't got the coins, then I probably wouldn't recommend it. The wall at the start of the stream. What, the starting screen? One sec. What mods are good for dungeons in 121.10? I have not a clue. Gonna be completely honest with you. Gonna keep it a buck. I have no idea. Alright, let me swap for just a second. Okay, so in my defense, I swapped to the wrong scene twice. I didn't see my bunny. It'll be on the next one. Wait, no, one of your rabbits is on there. One of your rabbits is on there. It's above the seal. The other one will be on the next starting screen. We're going to be resetting soon. We're going to have the great reset. Why Annihilation Cloak over David's? Because it's slightly better damage. Barely, but it is very slightly better. It gives more crit damage, which once you have Ragax activated, once you have I need a lot of crit damage basically. I mean, even without Ragax, I still have more strength than crit damage. So the more crit I can get my hands on, the better. Devonian is best dungeon mod plus Odin. See, I haven't heard good things about Odin for dungeons in 121. I'm gonna be honest. People keep saying that Odin dungeons is bad. What would you do first if you had to create a new profile? I would rush the ever-loving fuck out of foraging. I would get to Heart the Forest 6 and grind I'd grind Whispers of the Forest so I can hunt more efficiently. And then have Garden running in the background. Or Greenhouse running in the background. Got a PB of 27.8 seconds, tier 4 Blaze, but I can't do it again. I mean, that's not bad. Do you have Discord? Because I have a very important matter that I to discuss with you. I do? Yes? How much strength and crit damage do you have? Let me just have a look after this boss. We have... Oh, actually, I am a little bit higher in crit damage now. Why is that? Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong pet. I have 2,082 strength and 2,076 crit damage. What do you need for tier 3 Blaze? Like 3 pieces Fiery Crimson with opals on. Primordial Helmet or like Fiery Crimson Helmet or Crown of Avarice or something like that. They all work absolutely fine. I don't know, 1,400 MP. No, maybe less. What do you use Aspect of the Dragons for? Booping mini-bosses away if they're in the way during the boss. That way I can save them for the next one. No, I'm not going to use you. That's a waste of a big mini. I really do need to get better at choosing my minis again. You Twilight after the first Ashen phase? Yep. That was unlucky. Oh, right, yeah, I have a mini-boss. For what amount of money would you delete your profiles and stop playing Skyblock? 50k. That's enough to last for a good little while. Imagine someone donating you 50k now, then I would immediately quit Skyblock. I mean, you might say that's a lot. That's like 50k is way too expensive. It's just a game, but like, I don't want to quit something I enjoy doing. Whether I magic find swap for Blaze or not, no, it's not worth doing. Don't magic find swap. You're going 50 million All Slayers. Why are you doing Blaze? Because the number that I was on like 95,000 kills, and it was really pissing me off. Being that close to 100k was infuriating. I'm gonna be honest with you. What do you hate most in Skyblock in terms of grinding? I don't think I really hate anything that much. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's anything that's that horrific. Maybe dungeons. I think dungeons is probably the closest to something that I genuinely hate doing. So you like farming? I don't hate farming. It's not my favorite thing to do. Mostly because there's no value to it for me. Show us the all-time int tracker. I've only got 1.2k kills on the tracker at the moment. Because, have you dropped any dies? One Cyclamen die. And one Necron die. Oh, and an Archfiend. You reset it? No, I'm on 121. But yes, I have reset my tracker multiple times. Depending on what's happening. I have reset it multiple times. Like for example, doing like challenge streams of how much money can I earn in 24 hours from Blaze. I did reset my tracker. Just simply because I knew full well that the game would crash, and then I would kind of be stuck. So it's just kind of easier to reset. But yeah, no, it didn't carry over to 121. Also, GG on 100 mil, by the way. Actually, wild numbers. Really? That's not gonna die? Okay, good. Look at burning soul prices. Are they there's no way they're back under 60k, right? Fuck. Surely there's no way they're back under 60k. Do you like being a cat? No, because I have responsibilities. And if I was really a cat, then I would love, if I was actually a cat, it would be amazing. I would love that. That'd be fucking awesome. I get to sleep all day, and someone feeds me. It would be great. Wouldn't like being touched very much. That wouldn't be very fun. But, how do I do more damage to my daggers I just got? Upgrade your enchants, get more magical power, upgrade your armor. Fuck! Sorry, that was really loud. My bad. I don't like the number. But you're actually doing nothing interesting? What power do you have? Hurtful. I don't know, man. I feel like it, after a while, yeah, you'd get bored of just lazing around. But the whole fun part about being a cat is you have no responsibility. You just kind of do what you want. When you're bored of lazing around, you get up and do something. And nobody's no one's gonna tell you not to, are they? Unless you get picked up and start getting petted, then that's a different story. But then you can just scratch them and be like, oh, it's okay. I was upsetting him. Ah, told Bubba's really good if I can't afford hurtful. No. Strong is acceptable. Scorching's acceptable. Bubba Blister, no. You suck. Thanks, man. You're not wrong, but thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Like, the only instance that I could consider Bubba maybe having a use is if you really need survivability. But, like, attack speed with a bunch of strength and crit damage, because you just don't need the survivability. You get the survivability from other places. Where is it? Bubba Blister. So first of all, it's barely any strength and crit damage. You don't need the attack speed. I mean, I'd hope you would have a golden dragon. If you don't, then you might need the attack speed, but you can just use renowned on your armor, to be fair. Not to mention, daggers give attack speed at base, so you shouldn't realistically need the attack speed. If you do need the attack speed, use something like Scorching. If you need the attack speed, use something like Scorched. Like something like Scorching. Alternatively, Strong is really good as well. I have tier 1 daggers. Oh, okay. My bad. For some reason, I kind of assumed... I just went straight and assumed you had tier 3. But that's my bad. You're not going to do much damage with tier 1s. Don't give up. The faster you can accept that your damage is going to be shite with tier 1s, the better, I'm going to be honest with you. Tier 1 daggers are one of the worst Slayer weapons. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. The faster you can get rid of them, the better. Put on your furry cat. I don't have those. Yet. I know at some point someone's going to bully me into it. So that's why I say yet, but... What about Silky? Nah. What's your IGN? It's the same as my YouTube. I do not have a plug, thank you, sir. And that one's not even a yet. Shaded versus Hurtful is interesting. Shaded is also a good option, to be fair. Nick? Oh, my bad. I mean, to be fair, like, what? I also do have a complete Blaze guide. The only difference is that Burning Vengeance has been nerfed to 25 max and doesn't really do much anymore. Seen a YouTube short of you crawling in a box. It was a good box. Is there a problem with that? Cat Freckles, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Nerfed again? No, not again. Only once. And it got nerfed down to 25. 25 mil. And that's it. It was 50 mil before? Oh, I guess, yeah, it got nerfed a year ago, didn't it? Yeah, no, it's been nerfed. It got nerfed at the end of last year. Or was it at the start of this year? Chat, when was it nerfed? Was it early January or late December? I don't remember. Early January, got it. I knew it was at some point before I was unbanned, but... Fire! Sorry, my bad. Back to Blaze? Yeah, I know. Look, I just couldn't resist. I couldn't deal with not having the counter say 100k. It just looked bad. Oh, I didn't even hit Twilight. That's not a meta. What are you actually... What do you mean, are you actually what? Finish your sentence, man. Finish your sentence! No, I don't know! Help! Chad, does anybody have an, is anybody here like a translator or something? Never mind, actually. Never mind. To be fair, I do kind of want to agree that there's no point in doing Blaze early. And Blaze is very much a Slayer that technically has no place in progression. Yes, it is the end game Slayer. Yes, you need Enderman completion to actually start Slayer. To actually start Blaze. But in terms of actual game progression, Blaze is entirely self-contained. Or almost entirely self-contained. And pretty much has zero benefits outside of being an endgame player. So I could make Inferno minions? Why? Okay, genuine question. Why make Inferno minions? Before you actually do anything, genuine question. Why Inferno minions? Squats while slaying a blaze. Gotcha. Hold up. I'll do it on the next one. I heard they make good money. Yeah, but you need like a full setup of tier 11s to make good money. Inferno minions are like tens of billions of coins. And it's XP. But my guy, you're not getting any combat XP. You're not going to make really any combat XP from Inferno minions, I'm sorry. But I would ignore that. They make good money, yes, but they're also tens of billion. Like they're literal tens of billions. I'm pretty sure each minion is over. No, actually, no. Each minion's about 1 billion coins, I believe. Oh, skyblock XP. Yeah, that's fair. It is a minion craft. I wouldn't worry about it now though. I would worry about it later in the game, to be completely honest with you. Still not approved? Unfortunately not. Oh wait, I was meant to do squats. Shit. Don't have those, but your blazes have it? Yeah, the blazes have it. It's much easier to give the blazes it than me. Wait a minute, I can change my Crown of Avarice skin. Wait, am I cooking? Oh, hey, an almond. Oh, that hurt. Pretty above average profile. I bounce around between random things. That's fair. I'm not gonna stop you from doing Blaze, but I would recommend that you do stop as soon as you get the Inferno Minion craft. I would recommend you do stop there because there's no benefit to you doing Blaze. It is unironically pointless. Hemorrhage in my hands by fuel. Hold up. Read my message. I did. What? Doesn't Blaze make money? Yeah, once you have max gear. In the same way that Inferno minions cost tens of billions to make money, so does Blaze Slayer. Brother, can we stop the spam, my dude, please? Sorry, not tens of millions, tens of billions. My apologies. That's my bad. Like, I don't want to discourage you from Blaze, but I just want to make sure that you're aware that Blaze isn't really going to make any form of money until you are very much endgame. What about your carriers? I don't have them, though. What's your playtime? 6,000 and something hours. Oh, wait a minute. No, actually, we're fine. 6,355 hours. You're saying you don't have, but your blazers have it. Also, don't you? I don't. Can we like? I'm gonna be honest. This is getting a little bit annoying now. Like it was kind of funny the first couple times. The first few times that you made that it was a little funny the first couple. Now it's just kind of getting annoying. Are you maxed MP? I am as maxed as I can be. Unfortunately, there's the bioanalysis talisman and the voter's badge, which are both completely time locked. And there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm as maxed as I physically can be without the time locked things. Can't focus on one task. I've set it for literally everything. Just do random stuff every other day. That's fine. That's fair. And as I said, I don't want to discourage you. I just want to make sure you're aware of things. So you don't go into Blaze Slayer expecting to make money. But hopefully I don't think so. Actually, no, I think you might be. There's a decent chance, actually. DJ there. Damn. DJ Zach with the Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. How's it doing? How? I can't do, so I just went, screw it, I'm going to try. Fair enough. Go for it. How many CPS should I click at H2 for attack? I don't know. Some. As many as you can. the faster you click, the more of the faster you click, the more hits you'll realistically get in. Do you know you're number 1 in pig zombies? I do. I actively grinded that out. High net worth, and that's just the no, that's not just the dagger. Oh wait, actually that is just the daggers. Yeah, fair. They're what? They're just the daggers are just over $1 bill each. To be fair, that's not bad compared to, they used to be over 3, so that could be a lot worse. The MP's the killer. That's the expensive one. The rest of it isn't too bad. Like, Infernal Crimson's not too expensive. Crown isn't terrible. Like, the Chimeras aren't terrible either. The Talisman's the tough one. That's where shit gets expensive. Oh, okay. I guess I leave. That being said, the pig zombies is unfortunately the only death leaderboard that I actively grinded. What's your best money making method? Blaze Slayer, and on average just over 100 billion. Oh, just over 100 mil an hour on average at the moment. For fuck's sake. Was that Dorings? How much money do you make per boss right now off base mats? Barely anything. Off of just the base, basically nothing. I mean, there's the profit tracker. You can do the math if you want. Because I don't want to. I'm gonna be completely honest. Shit. I can't lie, I did think that was the boss. Just beat up an innocent guy. Never mind, they spawned another one. We're good. No abuse. And if there was any, it was deserved. Axel has the voice of an angel. Are we sure? Are you talking about the same Axel? You're it's not a child. What the fuck? Yo, that has to be the least efficient hype method I have ever seen. What the hell was that? Yeah, not the same Axel. Threads, February the 2nd. Ooh. Wait, I want to see what that is. Is it... I'm assuming it's to do with the alpha. That's why my Gloom Gourds turn into Soggy Buds. Into fucking what? Okay, well, I have not kept up with this. I have not kept up with garden stuff, clearly. We are here to inform you about the latest update. Just rolled the skyblock. Removed mushroom abilities, 3x stats ability. No! Give it back! Fixed being unable to give Bachelor's Rose to Queen Nyx, even with the correct reputation. Alright, fair enough. Fixed a soft lock with Sam's greenhouse tutorial quest. Now if the player is at the spreader mutation objective, breaking a dust grain will progress them in the quest. Okay, huge. Fixed broodfarter typo. Fixed broodfarter typo in the darkness within rune. Rebalanced multiple lower tier mutations to require less surrounding crops to spread. Added hints to the greenhouse tutorial for crop placement. Fucking thank you. That was a nightmare. I didn't have very much fun with that, I will admit. Is it because my intelligence is low? Yes. I should probably do alchemy in real life. Reduced drops from shell fruit by 5 times. I haven't had to deal with that yet, so I don't know. Decrease the amount of time required to complete. Okay, that's fine. Fix surrounding dirt not being able to be broken on thunder. Okay, that's fine. Fix coal root to not be automatically taken as fuel when using inventory insert buttons. Thank you. Fixed hardstone means not saying where to get. Buffed lone lily spawn likelihood. Thank you! Oh, I've been waiting for 3 days! Does the butterfly click through the whole boss or wait for the burn? No, just click through the whole boss. Do you know anyone who'd be willing to give me a carry in tier 2 Kudra for like 1 mil? Not really, I'm afraid. Yo, now the Hunter, how we doing? I've been waiting for like a week now. Yeah, bro. Lone Lily rates are so cooked. I've just realized I should probably consider looking and checking if my plants are sufficiently damp. As I don't have a good reputation for keeping my plants damp. Okay, well, they're not growing. How are you guys doing? That's fine. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Bollocks. How are you doing? Oh, they're all watered. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, I've actually watered my crops for once. Chat, this is incredible. Genuinely incredible news. And yes, it is that rare. I have let them die so many times. 4.8 mil. Also mean Grain Slayer's not making much bank though. That's unfortunate. Slayers, yeah, Slayers unfortunately, with the exception of tier 4 Blaze, are pretty, why does everything say uncollectible? Because it's uncollectible. I don't know. No idea. 25 mil an hour doing spider? Okay, that's rough. Are you using Ananke feathers? I'm going to assume probably not. No. Damn it. More enchanted hay bales from an enchanted agronomy sack? Okay, that's not even that long. What are those? There's something you can buy off the auction house. And they give for about 20-ish million coins. And they give 500,000 RNG meter for spider. And you make a good bit of profit per feather. I'm just tired of doing wheat. At least you don't have to do it that much longer, you know? And then make the coin back from silk. Either silk or toxic arrow poison. Whichever one's better. A 30-second boss is good for Blaze. Yep. Unfortunately. Yo, can you die? But he's actually taking his sweet, sweet time. You don't need feather for that. It's like every other boss you get one. It is every other boss you get one, yeah, but the feather makes more money. The feather is more profit per hour. Gonna lock in on this weekend contest? Bet. But yeah, as for whether the better RNG meter is toxic or silk, that's kind of something you got to look for yourself, as it changes frequently. I don't know how much silk is right now. 309. Do I have any toxic on me? Of course I don't. Why would I have any toxic on me? Slayers, Tarantula, Toxic Arrow Poison, 349. Okay, so right now Toxic is better than Silk. Toxic currently the best. But yeah, you see, the thing is that without a feather, you get one every other boss or so. Or every 2 bosses. With a feather, you get one every boss. And it takes less meter, not enough less to matter. Anything else I do? No. Oh, add? Okay. W money per hour? Trust. Brother, the drops have not been flowing today. I am 108 bosses away from metering a high class. It's so cooked. I've been getting absolutely cooked. Really? I just saved my meter 125k? Honestly, yeah, fair. I should probably look into it. Invest in disable. Invest in disabilities. Seems reasonable. Where's the boss? Bro, I hate lag spikes like whilst the boss is spawning because I never know whether it's spawned somewhere else. And then I turn around and it's back. No item found. It's there! It's just really cheap. Is tier 5 spider good for money? It really depends on what you consider as good for money. For the setup cost, it's pretty decent. But, like, it really depends on what you consider as good for money. I would say not really. But that's because I have plays. How do you get toxic and get it into a sack? You don't. You open your backpack after every single boss. How cheap are they? They're in the 60s. Still. Most efficient way I found to do it is just set a keybind to open a specific backpack. $60k instabuy? No. That's insta-sell. So yeah, the easiest way I found is just to set a keybind to open a specific sack. And then you just pop it in. And repeat. Bernie. They are 84,000. To be fair, they're 84,000. That could be worse. 84,000 insta-sell. Insta-buy. 84,000 insta-buy is pretty decent. That could be worse, you know? That could be a lot worse. 68,000 insta-sell, but... It could be worse. It could be worse. They're slowly going up. Okay? Very slowly. I'm gonna pay YouTube to promote the video and hope more people see it. Gonna make from Spider tier 5 and how much from Blaze? I'd say on average for Blaze, I've been averaging around 100 mil an hour recently. As for Spider, I'd say I've been averaging maybe 60. And the difference between how much each Slayer requires to make that kind of money is about 15, maybe 16 billion coins. Maybe not that much, actually. Maybe it's close to 10 billion, actually. Maybe it's close to 10 billion coins, actually, thinking about it. Though even after you, that is after accounting feather cost. Each feather's like 30 million coin profit. And 50 mil? No, like 100 mil from Blaze. Just been getting unreasonably unlucky with the high classes today. Yo, Mr. Gravel, how's it going? Welcome in. How doing? But speaking of unlucky, I should probably take my meter off of it by now. Great? Oh, hell yeah. Why great? That's even better than a good. Don't hear that one too often. Especially not from a skyblock player. Ain't dropping anything from M7? Okay, that's rough. And level 440 is immediately unrough. So I guess they kind of cancel each other out, you know. Might do some M5 collection now. I'm done with Kato 50. Want to finish some of those collections? I need to do M4 and M3 at some point. Smooth your monitor. I'm having some problem with frame rates. Nothing too bad, but I want to know if it's only me. Yeah, no, it runs smooth. I mean, if when I go into the hub or something, it definitely slows down a lot. Do it together at some point. I'd have to. I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon because obviously I'd actually have to get dungeons gear. All of my dungeon stuff was sacrificed to the void. The only thing remaining of my dungeon's gear is my claymore. That's the last surviving piece. Unfortunately. So I have no plans to do anything for quite a long time. Java is weird. You might just be memory leaking. Can you PV me? Backpack 2. I mean it's a short one. I'm assuming that your name is Homies Gang. I'm Alright, backpack 2. I don't know why I was told to look in this backpack. Chat, why was I told to look in here? Has that got like an insane number on it? No. Why was I told to look in here? I'm confused. Has that got an insane number? No. Backpack 1 for Enderman. W, I guess. I mean, it's pretty good. I'd probably get that Venomous to Venomous 7. There's no reason to have it on Venomous 6 or Venomous 5. Do you have any tips for farming progression? I have literally no idea, my guy. I haven't farmed for the last 2 years. Like, somewhere off stream, can you PV me and see if you notice anything I'm missing in terms of magic find? Yeah, I got you. Is it good for E-Man? Yeah. As I said, I'd probably recommend getting that up to Venomous 7 because that's pretty cheap. But yeah, I mean, it's an atom split. It's gonna be good. It needs Swarm unless I'm blind. I'm gonna be honest, I actually genuinely didn't even look for the ultimate enchant. Genuinely just, like, kind of ignored it because I expected it. Yeah, probably get Swarm on there. There we go. Setting a what you call it, keybind for kills per hour reset has been pretty good actually. Definitely works. Is Chime 3 any good over Swarm 5? Not really. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If you're gonna get Chimera on a weapon, just go straight to Chimera 5. It's not expensive enough anymore to not do that realistically. Yeah, Swarm and Chime 3 are about the same. What equipment should I use for Enderman 7? Rift Necklace, David's Cloak. If you have one, a Primordial Belt. If you don't, I actually don't really know, to be honest with you, what belt to use. I'm not too familiar with belts. And I want to say a Manticore. $34 mil buy order is diabolical for Kime. That's actually diabolical numbers. It might be Jova. Yeah, I don't know what the belt is though that you would use if you don't have a primordial. Will you be doing Diana? Probably not. I don't really have any reason to do Diana, to be honest with you. Gotta go do schoolwork? Alright, well, see ya. And thank you coming in. Thank you for coming in. David's, but it's, come on, I have Rift Belt with 5 time charms. Just go get the other time, okay. I'm gonna be honest, just go get the other time charms. If you don't like the Rift, then, that's nice. Just go get the other time charms. Then it's not like they take a long time. And it's quite literally the best in Snot Necklace for 99% of out-of-dungeon skyblock. As for David's Cloak, you can level it up pretty easily. Just get a bunch of attributes unlocked. It's unique attributes, not maxed attributes. And there's a lot of attributes that you can unlock for very, very little money. So you can definitely get it up a couple ranks without spending much at all. Chat, what belt would they use? If not a primordial belt, what would you use? Screw you. It's not going to be, I guess, just Molten. That's kind of what I was thinking, but there's got to be a better choice, right? Like, surely there's got to be a better choice than Molten, no? Primordial. Are we dead ass? Yeah, I guess, already unlocked many attributes, don't know how to upgrade. You go and talk to David Hunterborough. And then you can upgrade it in his menu. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that. Might as well use it. So yeah, then Rift Necklace, David's Cloak, Molten Belt, and Manticore. Is Shriveled Bracelet still bugged? And should I use Manticore? Okay, so only the Magic Find is bugged on Shriveled Bracelet. The Combat Wisdom's still on there. And it does make a difference. It's not noticeable until you kill minis. But the extra combat wisdom does make a difference from minis specifically. So personally, I always use Shriveled Bracelet. It's not like Manticore actually does anything useful for Tarantula. For the most part, you don't need the damage. And so I always just take the extra combat wisdom over the damage. As that's a little bit pointless. I'm E-Man 7 and Blaze 0. Got some decent Slayer gear. E-Man 9 or Blaze 9? E-Man 9. The later that you start Blaze, realistically, the better. So remember to add the sack selling offer feature. Fair point. I unfortunately don't think that that'll ever come to fruition, unfortunately. I'm 12k reputation with Barbarian. If I swap to Mage, will I lose everything? I don't believe so. You shouldn't. I believe they changed that quite a while ago now. New patch release about 20 minutes, purely farming stuff. I mean, that makes sense. Greenhouse was the most recent update. So having the patches be, well, greenhouse based makes sense. But hey, I mean, it's a W update because they've made Lone Lilies easier to obtain. Which is great. Because I've been waiting for my Lone Lily for a little while now. And I'm gonna be honest, if I have to wait that much longer, I might lose my mind. I'm back, welcome back. Got like 5? Okay, screw you. Yeah, there's no need to flex like that. Six normal Archfiend dice and 0 big Archfiend dice is diabolical. Like, downright discombobulated rates. Oh, I don't want to do another Vanquisher. I want to do another Vanquisher. Might as well do tier 3 at that point, honestly. I mean, what? I'm not exactly getting anything extra. That's not true. I'm getting a few extra things. Also, chat, with me being back to Blaze, I'm finally gaining combat XP again. This is wonderful. I might not be relegated to 10th place forever. Or at least I might not be relegated to 10th place until I purchase full tier 12 Rev Minion setup. Because, yep, that's something that I plan to do at some point. I need my minions. I want my Rev Minions. Because I need my combat XP. I'm not getting any form of, What? Yeah, wait there. It doesn't solve the issue that it's dog shit that you need to wait for mutation to grow without a way to speed it up. This is true. I agree with that. Unfortunately, that would kind of involve them reworking the whole update. And I don't think they're going to do that. So, this is one of the situations I feel of you take what you can get, really. I'm off to Golden Spider. Enjoy, enjoy. Max Down almost... E-Man hates it so much. I understand you. I think the E-Man boss is very fun. Anything else I should know? Not that I know of. Don't think so. The actual boss for E-Man I find really enjoyable. I hate the spawning of it. I think the spawning... I think they really need to fix a bunch of shit. At what point do you think it's good to go for Blaze? I mean, if you want money from it when you're maxed, if you just want to get Blaze 9... once you finish the other Slayers, I guess. That's a shame. You should be able to buy one growth stage for coins. I don't think that's the way to fix it. What's going to happen with Crimson Essence? Nothing yet. All the other max except E-Man, but I don't really want to do E-Man right now. I mean, then I guess go for Blaze. If you only care about it for the XP, then yeah, I guess just go for Blaze. Yo, is this guy serious? Are they just going back and... Wait, it's not even the same guy. That's a whole different goober. My bad. I'm sorry. I thought you were the hype mage. My apologies, sir. There initially was a mechanic. The mutations grow and mutate rates were speeded up if you actively farm. I don't know why that was removed. That's a good mechanic. That's genuinely such a good mechanic. Hey, yo, LF mini-boss? Oh, fuck. I am out of storage. By the way, chat, is it cooked that I've gained like 400 million gemstone collection without mining gemstones? Or 400 million of my gemstone collection without mining gemstones? I should probably say. Co-op? No, Blaze. Just from opals? Yeah. Pretty much. Out of my entire collection, I think about 400 million of it is just from opals alone. And I can't help but think that that might be a little cooked. Right, okay, I need to deal with this. Hold on. Slash recipe rod. What? Oh. And then I can sell my rods. How many is that? 23. Ooh. Wait, 23 is only that much money? Oh, that's so cooked. Bro. How many flame dies did you drop? 0. I've only gotten 1 cyclamen die, and you think I've gotten a flame die? Hell no. Why is that there? What kind of RNG do you think I have? It's not good. I can tell you that for free. It's not good. With 4 mil blaze XP, who has 2? Well, yeah, it's because it's always the people with low XP that get drops. And that is a consistent thing, by the way, with dies. It's always low level players or people with low XP that actually get the dies. Lock meter to it? Not a fucking chance. I am not doing another 75 million Blaze XP. I like this Slayer, but not that much. Not a chance. So many more low XP players? Indeed. This is true. There's also very, very few high XP players that actually have dropped the die. I'm aware there's a lot more low-level XP players, but it's also the people that drop the dies is significantly more low levels than high levels. Especially in Slayers. I mean, the same thing. The same thing went for even like the old dies as well. The people that dropped the old dies were almost always 11 out of Celestii drop considered lucky. Yes, extremely. Yeah, like even the old dies, it was always low levels. I'll be back in a moment, by the way. Do you know if Floating Sanders dropped one? I don't actually. I can ask. I can't ask actually. I don't have them on the friends list. Back. Is the TPS just bad in every lobby right now? Yeah, I mean, I think it was bad before I started stream, so I would assume probably. Or at least not like great, at least. I mean, okay. I haven't been playing very much recently, but TPS has been, I want to say, rough today. Well, that being said, I'm genuinely shocked that the Nether is playable, I guess. I don't think I deserve it after wasting 6.5, low numbers. 6.5 bill, that's it. I better get my die at like 5 mil XP then. Rookie numbers. I'm like 12 billion coins deep, and I still can't hit 2 million pure damage. I still need fucking fire aspects to one-tap it with a pooch sword. I'm actually fuming. We've had so many updates. And we are so close to doing it. Like, literally a couple, like, maybe 30,000 damage away from consistently hitting 2,000. Like, next update that we get that introduces anything for damage, that Sven is getting pure 2 mil damage on it. And I cannot wait. It has been so long. That dog deserves everything that's coming to it. I mean, was it stuff that I was going to buy anyway? Yeah. But I mean, you know. I bought it all for the purpose of one-tapping a Sven. Only to find out that I couldn't one-tap the Sven, and then I got banned. And I came back, and I found out that I could now one-tap the Sven. But it also does go to show how useless the Pooch Sword is without Mastiff. Which is admittedly its entire reason for existing. But that's besides the point. I try and save. I mean, you could always just use an AOTD like I do in Blaze. Surely gets reworked? Probably not. I mean, I don't mind Pooch Sword relying on Mastiff. I think that's fine, to be honest with you. The only reason it seems annoying is because of how weak Sven and how bad Sven currently is. If tier 5's actually a semi-difficult boss with a decent health pool, then Mastiff Pooch is good. Like, that makes a lot of sense. It just doesn't make sense in the current era, I guess, of the game. That's the only thing. Wait, what? I mean, yeah, I guess cleave work makes sense. But yeah, you should just be able to use AOTD and send your minis away. I would think that would work at least. How has bro made 2 bill in 4 days? Mostly Blaze Slayer, to be honest with you. Alongside selling, like, 13 Warden helmets. That was a pretty big chunk of the money, to be fair. Yeah, the Warden helmets were a pretty big chunk. Sven 5. Not insanely tough. I think, like, what, 50, maybe like 50 mil health is fine. Like, it doesn't need to be insanely strong. At the end of the day, Sven is still before Enderman and Blaze. So I think putting it at 50 mil health is fine. Oh! High class! My goodness, finally! And it's off meter as well, W's. Yippee! Mystic Gravel, thank you for the follow. About time, goddamn. $150 hours of farming while watching 5 seasons of Devil is gonna be fun. You and me have a different definition of fun. But fair enough. It was a complicated puzzle. Meow, which puzzle meow, was it? Meow, 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 meow. Which one was it, Zach? Which puzzle? If it's waterboard, then, I mean, I understand completely. Because I make people TP to me to do that as well. And I have a solver. Whereas the 3 Riddlers, and it was already done. I was about to say, okay, that kind of makes sense. Like, that one I can understand somewhat. Until you said it was already done. That one pushed me over the edge. Make the same mistake as they did with Terra by making 20 seconds downtime purely by animations? Yeah, I really hope not. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I think quite a few people will disagree with me here. But, I really think that when making updates, like, in specific areas, the admin should have a small group of players. I'm not talking skyblock nerds because they have proven themselves to be completely fucking useless. Time and time again. A small group of players specifically. Do you have high class selected? I do not. I have it turned off because I have 150. I have a lot of XP. So I've just turned it off for until I reach meter now. I didn't drop one in the first 150,000 XP. So I'm turning it off until we hit meter. When flame dies, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, Penis 100, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. That's a insane IGN. That's an insane username, actually. Winst, hello. How's it going? But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so I think when creating updates, like, the admin should have a group of players that are really good at that content. Like, if they're making a fishing update, go and get some of the best fishers from each part of fishing. And also get some early and mid-game fishers in as well. So you get an entire spectrum. And try and bounce ideas off of that. To check whether this is something that they will actually like. and will actually be good. Because some players have played the content so much that they know that it's significantly better than the dev team at this point. Useless by kicking people being overly critical. Yeah, this is true. But like, you know, if you're gonna release a Sven update, then get some of the top Sven players. Get like a few people from the top 10, and then get a couple people that have, I don't know, a couple million XP, or somewhere around there. Because the people that do that content constantly are likely gonna have a pretty good idea of what's missing. It's like what a large majority. Well, that's why I said some of, and not all of the top 10. Because there's some that don't macro. I got 5 mil Sven XP. Yeah, that's kind of like around the area that I'm thinking for the lower level players. So you get a couple people that are really high into the Slayer, and then you get a couple people that are just a couple million XP. So our game designers and the exact, yes, this is true. Hello, Just Jacob. How's it going? And Oblong Boot, how are we doing? Nice. It is very nice to see the new version of SXP pushed. I was meant to yell at you to release it for like the last 3 days, and I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't, and that's my bad. You were summoned by Hydrate. Well, hello, Hydrate. My bad? What do you mean your bad? That's not your bad. This is my fault. Brother, I tested the code for Zach, and he went, oh yeah, could you tell Oblong to release this? And I just fucking didn't. I just didn't. Like, I forgot to, I just completely forgot to tell you. No, I procrastinate. Okay, how about we both take blame here? God, you can tell that we're British, huh? You can tell British people. Just like, no, it's my fault. It's my fault. No, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's my fault. You know, how about we both take blame? No, that's Canadians. Well, I feel like we're pretty similar in that regard. We apologize. British people will apologize to everything, and if it's not, even if it's not our fault, we will take fault. It isn't our fault now. No, you go through the door first. No, you go through the door first. No, you go through the door first. You go through the door first. You first. You first. You first. You first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I must let you. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. And then some guy just walks in and is like, "Oh, go through the door, you fucking idiots!" And they're like, "Okay, that works." If you don't mind answering, which Slayer in your opinion makes the most money, Blaze? Blaze, and it's not close. Someone walked into me today and I apologize. Bro, that's actually so real, though. That's genuinely so real. Only Brits I want to meet is Barry62 Alcoholic. But I gotta change my name to Barry because that's how I'm ending up at this rate. Listening only to top players isn't a smart idea. Okay, so I'm glad that you didn't listen to what I said and then just decided to speak. That does make communication significantly easier when you completely ignore half of everything that I said. Because my idea was get some of the top 10 players and people with a couple million XP. And I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't call people with a couple million XP top players. And adding people who are pre-Sven 9 or who have not maxed the Slayer is not a good idea, because they're going to have stupid complaints. I mean that in the nicest way possible. For the most part, people who have not yet maxed the Slayer or put any amount of time into it mostly have stupid complaints. Armor swaps and pet swaps would never make it into the game? No, they would. What do you mean? If admins only listened to top Blaze players, armor swaps and pet swaps wouldn't make it. They would absolutely make it into the game. These are things that we want back. What? The Blaze players are not against armor swaps and pet swaps. I don't know where you've got this information from. We are very much not against pet swapping and armor swapping. You know, right now is a sack for arrow poisons. Trust. Well, I mean, they have a sack for it. It's called the Slayer sack. They just need to add it. I know. I feel like there's a lot of things that the admins could have avoided by just simply talking to people who do. Just actually talking to people that are in that space. More skill-based things. I do agree. I really do agree with this. I think Tarantula and Vampire are really good examples of getting it so close to being correct, yet missing it by a little bit. Boot back. My bad, I didn't see the boot. Give me a sec. Like, in my opinion, yeah, Tarantula and Vampire are so close to being good. They're so close to, like, being elite slayers. Having some amount... Tarantula's amazing because it has some amount of skill to it with the with aiming your arrows properly to be optimal. The egg change, I disagree. The egg change was just bad all around. They should never have added an extra egg. Making the mosquito bow required is good in my opinion. I like that. This is good. I hope the 121 PvP can be used against slayers. It won't be. 121 PvP, they won't swap off of 1.8.9 PvP. Otherwise, it would break a lot of parts of the game. We will not be going to 121 PvP. It was 2 mil each. So considering the whole play base, it is. I disagree. There's only a few thousand overall players is a fuck ton of players. Considering the whole player base, by that standard, most of them aren't even level 9. Do tier 1s really make 50 mil an hour? Where have you got this information from? I'm in your lobby? Indeed. Okay, first tier 1 Watts. There's a lot of tier 1s. I'm going to assume it's Blaze. I'm going to assume you're talking about Blaze. And I don't know where you've got that information from. Is it by hunting burning soul shards? By any chance? No, it can't be by hunting burning soul shards. How the fuck are you making 50 mil an hour from tier 1 Blaze? No, that doesn't even make sense. What are they getting? that you wouldn't get more efficiently by just not doing the boss. You had like 20 mil from pet leveling? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The pet leveling, I get that. You can make a lot more money from pet leveling by just not killing the boss. Gonna be completely 100% with you. Armor and pet swords, Blaze mains want those back, while it is a bad mechanic for skyblock specifically. I don't think it is a bad mechanic. I think it just needed to be done correctly. I think in its old way, the way that it was implemented, it's not a good mechanic. Reaper swap was way too OP for how easy it was to apply. Enderman swap was actually good. Like, throughout the entire game, Enderman swapping was good. There wasn't an instance where that was actually a bad thing. Smoldering books and vanquishers, once again, would be more efficient without tier 1 blazes. But yeah, like, I do not think that armor swapping is bad. I just think it was, in its state that it was in, it was too OP. I understand the admins not wanting, like, not wanting, like, conditional, damage buffs. Like that, but I think that's what makes an RPG fun. Is just dumb little shit like that. Pulling a buff out your ass. It doesn't have to be a strong one. Smoldering books are OP. I got my G-Strikes to level 200. I got about 250 mil from it. W. But I'm gonna be honest, like, you'd probably make more money leveling pets without doing tier 1 blazes. I'll be 100% honest with you. You'd also get more smoldering books on average, and you'd also get more vanquishers on average. That being said, I am willing to try it. I am willing to test. I have that album on CD and I always listen to it with my father. That's nice. That is very... Hey! No. It's just not true. I mean, yeah, hyping smoldering blazes has been a thing. Oh, cock. GG. Because for normal people, it's annoying to do. No, it's not annoying to do for normal people. You're lazy. If you think armor swapping or pet swapping is annoying to do, you are just lazy. Pet swapping can be done entirely from what's his name? Pet swapping can 1 minute. Pet swapping can be done entirely through pet rules. Or using a fishing rod. Yo, Andro Cilantro, thank you for the follow. How's it going? And armor swapping is as easy as opening a wardrobe and clicking a button. Is tier 4 playable since the SE nerf? Yep. Rexon with the prime? Holy damn, thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. God damn. That Rex. Oh, okay, now. I feel like you're glazing yourself a little bit here, buddy. Alright, now. Aurora. Lowest. Alright now. Crew drama transfer infernal. Is that ancient? God damn it, it's ancient. Yeah, get your ass back to necrotic, buddy. And then want the dice back? Wait, did you buy it? Nah, you good. BMP. GG. Opinions on fentanyl. Love it. Couldn't live without it. No, you bought that fair and square. This is why tier 1s aren't as good. Because when the tier 1 spawns, you have to stop hyping normal blazes and turn around and kill it. I'm aware that I'm not leveling a pet. $30 mil profit right there, W's. Unfortunately, I don't, Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hey, at least it's not a golden dragon this time, you know? What are you doing? Messing with some tier 1 stuff. At least it's not a G-drag this time, you know? Gonna be honest, I kind of forgot that I needed mana regen. It's better than the 10 mil G-drag. The 10 mil G-drag. Sir, I've sold them for way less than 10 mil. 10 mil is probably one of the higher mistakes that I've made. Got a question for the auto pet rolls. On kills with a skeleton equipped with a skeleton, and then combat G-drag except if wisp. Except if wisp and except if G-drag. Otherwise it goes a little goofy. Anyway, I feel like this should kind of at least somewhat prove that tier 1s most definitely do not make good money. Like, all of your money is going to come from smoldering books. Tier 1s on their own don't really give anything. You would get significantly more money from just not doing the tier 1. Let me swap that back. Swap that back. And swap the quest back to tier 4. It's 1 mil and 3 times. No, it's not 3 times. Is it 3 times? It might be 3 times. Actually, it might be 3 times. I could have sworn it was only 2. It might be 3. Damn, am I that cooked? I seriously sold 3 G-drags for 10 mil. Or for 1 mil. Shit. That is, That's not good. Oh, hey, we're almost at 51 mil XP. W. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm not really going to gain much more XP from here. It's only going to be like, what, another couple million, really? I think tier 3 Blaze is alright for money. It's not going to be remotely close to how good it used to be, because obviously burning soul shards are very, very down. Not sure why. When fire baddie stream? Okay, you're asking a lot suddenly. You're asking a lot here. That life is behind me. That life is only on the starting screen nowadays, and probably in a couple channels on the Discord. But that's that's completely besides the point. Those pictures are only on the starting screen. Oh, and the emotes. Collects an auction for 30. Okay, you don't have to show off. All right now. I let you keep that out of the what's the word? Out of the goodness of my heart. I let you keep that out of the goodness of my heart. Anyway, that being said, Valentine's Day might be pretty fun. Who said that? Sorry. Yo, Benedict Papa, how you doing? Thank you very much for the I don't get what the hype around M5 is. I never make good money. I mean, okay, do you run with a party, like, good party finder, or a good perm? Because you do need good parties to, in Warframe, all pink palette. Oh, really? Bet. I gotta log on for the first time in a while soon. How's it going, Duck Undead? What's good? I never get any drops. Okay, that one's rough. Not even. Wait, you should at least be getting legions, no? Like, legions are where most of the money comes from, is it not? It's been a very long time since I've actually looked into dungeons money and M5. To be fair, got like 2 legion. Okay, that's rough as all hell. That's extremely. Oh no, I'm dead. Now we good. 31-second kill. That ain't good. We might be getting cooked. Getting good money from M5 requires good runs and not much downtime. This is true. So what, by the way, what is the best floor on dungeons for money nowadays? Is it still M5 or is there a different one? Because I know it's sure as hell not M7. M4, M5, got it. M4, my bro, I can't lie, I might be an M4 lover, simply because of the fact that when I did M4, I just sat there and threw a stick at Thorn, because my party wouldn't let me play mage. For good reason, admittedly, for good reason. It's a good reason that they didn't let me play mage. I would have ruined the runs. I was cat of 30 something, but that's besides the point. I think M4 is the only floor that I wasn't allowed to play mage on. Admittedly, I didn't do much in the other floors either, but once again, that is besides the point. I need so much money for LCM. Real. Hey, at least LCM's cheaper now than it used to be. At least with all the chimes being down in price, it's a little bit less taxing than it once was. Alright, time to start dodging skulls. No 1 bill bank, no MP? Okay, my guy. What do you mean no 1 bill bank? Why? Stop spending it. Are you going to give away the money? Nope. Not a chance. I am not risking getting flagged. I need the money. No, that's my, I'm simply regaining losses. And quite frankly, I want it back. I am not on good terms with Watchdog at the moment. And I don't want to risk any form of giveaways, quite frankly. That's technically not true. I do still give away stuff. I'll turn up on someone's private island and just go, yo, take all this shit, and then I leave. What's the plan with the money? Get to 16 bill purse and then spend it on dumb shit. It's the kind of same as usual. I need to rebuy my dungeons gear. Because that was one of the things that disappeared. So I do need that back. And then I've got a couple of other things that I kind of plan to do with it. Did the one failing hardcore happen? No, it didn't. I will do that at some point. I've just been get 5 hellfire. Why would I get 5? I already have 2, and that's 1 more than I need. Thought we were cooked. Granted, I only have 2 because I can't. The other one just refuses to sell, so I just kept it. Same reason I have multiple Infernal Crimson helmets, because the other one one of them just refuses to sell. And at this point, it's just not even worth it. So I might as well keep it. And he goes back to Slayers that don't make money. I mean, I'm currently doing Blaze, which makes pretty good money on average. So I'm not sure where you got that one from. Blaze is, in fact, still one of the best money-making methods in the game. Trolling? No, Blaze is still on average about 100 mil an hour. Spider's fairly decent. It's not amazing. But, like, Blaze is still on average around 100 mil. Provided you don't get ridiculously unlucky and... So I mean, unless 100 mil an hour is now considered not very much money, to make per hour, which I think it's very much is, then my bad, I suppose. But last time I checked, there's not many things that still do that kind of money. But I guess at the end of the day, it is still a Slayer. Like, you can get unlucky. Like, for example, going 2 hours with only 1 high-class Archfiend dice. and actually having to have to turn my meter off for the first time in a very long time. Time for natural language processing. I don't know what that means. Have fun. I'm going to assume that that's something of importance. It's how computers understand... Oh, wait, that's kind of sick. That's actually pretty damn cool. Well, see ya. Enjoy your natural processing of music, I guess. Came back to something have any mod... 1 minute. I need to decipher that. That makes it so I could disable particles from block breaking and prayer affect my TPS. I'm pretty sure that's just firmament, no? Oh, sodium. My bad, not firmament. Sodium extras, yeah. My bad, wrong one. I haven't quite learned, I haven't quite put together what each mod does yet. So yeah, sodium extras will do that. Firmament needs to get on 121.11 and ASAP. Why? Huh? Why does firmament need to get on 111 ASAP? Because wait, what? It's the only 121 version that will work for me. That's cooked. I still have the effect. Did you turn them off? Regained is already insane. I sold a lot of my Warden helmets. So in reality, it's only it's close to like 1.2 bill, maybe. Maybe a little more than that. Maybe more like 1.3. Actually, probably close to like 1.6, 1.6 because I've bought a bunch of stuff. I bought my way through another museum rank yesterday, which was a little bit of extra money. You know what? Let me just wang that down. Give myself a bit of free true defense. I wonder, actually. I wonder whether plasma's worth it. Because, I mean, that'll give me a lot of healing. You are too close, buddy. That is unnecessary. It's already on a road to 1 trillion coins from AH, and Jesus fucking Christ. Also, I think you might have 10 bit. I think you might have maybe mistyped your carpentry XP. Maybe. Is unreasonably OP. A Fatal Tempo 5 Flay is not in fact unreasonably OP. A Fatal Tempo 5 Flay is unreasonably pointless. Why would you put Fatal Tempo 5 on a Flay unless you're using it for funnies? Unless you're just adding it for the funny. That is 2 entire Fatal Tempo levels higher than you will ever need. Or two entire levels higher than actually do anything. For Tarantula Slayer? Bro, you don't need more than Fatal Tempo 1 for Tarantula Slayer. Let alone 5. Fatal Tempo 4 and 5 do nothing, by the way. Like, they're almost identical to Fatal Tempo 3. That's about as far as you'll ever need to go. I put fail tempo 5 on it because I was making a video. And that'd be funny. To max out an enchant that has no business ever being maxed out. But I have the motion to drop 1.6. You know what? That's fair. You can bot see me in leaderboard. I'm number 27. Okay, how much carpentry XP do you actually have, by the way? Because you mistyped one of them. They did not. What do you mean they did not? They mistyped either how much they almost have. Like they clearly mistyped something. I didn't mistype. What do you mean? How do you not mistyped either? What? I nearly have 10 billion carpentry XP. I have 777 billion right now. That's more than 10 billion! And 7... Oh, okay. My apologies, I didn't realize that you, like, I would have... Okay, my bad. The way that you typed it made it seem like the 700 was the carpentry XP. Can we go back to typing in chronological order? Can we go back to typing in order, please? It's so much easier. We're at 6.7 billion over... Okay. Alright now. I actually might drop my overflux. See if that helps consistency. Anyway, I go now. Alrighty, I done, bro. Well, see ya. Well, that being said, there it is. Issue with overflux is it's kind of big and gets in the way a lot. Might have to jump before spawning the boss. And like put it above me. Read my comment. One sec. The one with /show battle map. 90 to 100 billion XP. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Carpentry is very, very high skill. Like, it's very easy to get a lot of XP in. Right. Do I use Overflux or SOS for Blaze full melee? Overflux. Unless for some unknown reason you really need true defense. Okay, better the devil you know, the devil you don't. Read my comment. The one with /show battles. What? I'm so confused. What? Which one with... What? Brilliant Fury? I can imagine it probably is, yeah. I mean, it's literally just crafting. I don't know which comment you mean. Where's the boss? Why is it over here? Oh, now I need to get used to not using my hype, because, I mean, I don't need it. It doesn't really do shit, to be honest with you. And plasma heals me quite a lot. Let's say a heated /show battle starts when I spend 1 hour jumping around dwarven mines. I can whip my flay out and dump... That's nice. You sound like the type of person that I really like to spend time with. Can we all just agree that slash show battles are just kind of cringe? I can't lie. Bro, so confused? No, I'm not confused. Holy L streamer? What, because I don't like flexing my wealth? Yeah, my bad, brother. Frankly, look, man. If it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel happy that you've got more stuff than another player, go for it, brother. I ain't one to knock you. I personally just think it's a little cringe. Needing to flex on other people to make yourself feel slightly fulfilled. I'm saying actually, you know what? You're not wrong. You're right. I do, in fact, lose every single slash show battle that I take part in. This is a true fact, by the way. I almost exclusively lose every single one. Stop being rude. Man, the YouTube chat is so different to the Twitch chat. Holy shit. That's actually wild. Bro, the Twitch chat would just join in. Twitch chat would be like, oh, it's dog pile fire time? Bet! They'd be joining in. I love that you missed my flaming flake. Ignored it. I just didn't see it. Can't lie. I just completely didn't see it. Today I slayed a tier 5 red for the first time. There you go. GG. Oh, look. Another cocoon. Wonderful. The flaming flame was in real... Oh, hey. You're right. You're right. You're right. I mean, technically, it is in real life if you think about it. You just need to get a metal whip and leave it on a hot plate for a while. Like, it technically is in real life. Like, but not Fatal Tempo. You just find an ADHD kid and give them monster energy. Kind of the same thing. If you want me to be rude to you, no, that's okay. It's a nice change of pace. Stream is perfect. I want to do Blaze right now, but I have to farm, so I'm using this for my addiction. Oh. Enjoy your farming. I can't lie. Wanting to do Blaze right now is a interesting train of thought. I think Blaze is probably in the least enjoyable era that it's frankly ever been in, unfortunately. I'll PayPal everyone $10. Am I included in this, or? Finally getting E-Man 9 GG. Let's go. Just in time for Diana as well. Okay, that did not like get ejected in the direction that I desired. There we go, that's better. Gonna be spending my Diana leveling a Rhodes drag? Okay. What oh, XP share, right. Fun! I heard that Fireletter's mutations die again. No, I haven't let them die since the last one. Which was a day ago. I've been good. I've been a good plant dad. I think. So bad right now. I'm set on the 25 mil XP by the end of the year. But, So bad I've literally dreamed about Blade. Okay, that's actually cooked, bro. No, I haven't done that. I've done this Slayer for over a year and I haven't done that. That's cooked. Dreaming about it, it's actually cooked. I'm just gonna go back to the SOS. The plasma doesn't really do shit. I can't lie. It's not giving me any more consistent. Not giving me quite enough damage to be more consistent, so eh. But my tier 4 is so inconsistent. Well, you know what the best way to make it more consistent is? Doing it. Good boy. Thanks. Just a 70-year-old dad simulator? Oh, and I love every second of it. Chad, I'm gonna love being a dad and old. I've achieved one of them. And you won't, and I'm not gonna tell you which one. Need a guild invite? Are you... Wait, what's your IGN? I need to double check. To be fair, you might have already made a ticket and I just forgot. Oh, you did make a ticket, yeah. I remember the IGN. I think. Do I remember the IGN? Wait. Is that really? Damn. I guess 7 mil is at this nowadays, right? Honestly, I really thought Spider would be one of the ones that's higher than that. Just because of how easy tier 4s were to do. How many tier 4s you could bang out so quickly. When is Sven tier 5 coming out? How do so many people ask me these questions? Why do so many people ask? I don't understand. Why do I keep getting asked, when's this update coming out? When's this update coming out? When's this update coming out? I'm not a dev! I don't know! I can't help you, man! If LF Full Celeste, why do you have those ugly boots? Because I quite like, what do you call it? I quite like, gradients. Can you also invite me? Nah. I drank Coca-Cola coffee today. I have tried that and I think it's horrible. I'm gonna be honest. When are you letting the kids in your bed? I don't think you're a very fun person to have in the chat, I'm gonna be honest. Unfortunately, I still haven't found a way to ban people on YouTube. Permanently. Which is really annoying. Owen got exposed? No, you're just kind of a dick. Can't lie. Which is kind of annoying. Honestly, YouTube really should probably add just a full ban. Unironically, YouTube should probably add a full ban feature rather than just timing people out. I don't really understand why they didn't. It doesn't seem to make much sense. There is a permaban? From what? How? Did my game just zoom in? No? Okay, we good. There's a block fee. There's a... 1 minute. I'll look into it. Is a player with 2 billion net worth considered early game? It kind of depends on your profile. Like, if you've just flipped to 2 billion coins, then... yes. But at the same time, you could theoretically be in mid-game with 2 billion coins. As money doesn't dictate what stage of the game you're in. Your skills do. And overall profile progression does. There should be a thing like hide user from channel. There is that. It doesn't really work very well. I've tried to use that feature multiple times. I'll figure it out another time. Too much effort. I don't want to deal with it right now. It's not like there's any pressing requirements. It's not like someone joined the chat and is spamming the N-word or something. Where it's like, oh yeah, I need to eject this dude immediately. I can figure that out another day. Hey chat, I got a single museum level last night, and it gave me 56,000 bits to claim. Pretty cool, right? 1 museum rank. That's a lot of bits for 1 museum rank for 1%. And it's pretty nice. So now I haven't had to buy a bunch of cookies because I got them from my museum. Which, honestly, should have paid for most of the museum rank. Why do you use Annihilation Cloak? Because it's slightly higher damage. Due to the fact that I use a Remedies G-Drag for most of the fight. And plus the Ragax, the additional crit damage from the Annihilation Cloak ends up being more damage than David's. Would have been cheaper if you just grind the diamond head. I don't have dungeons gear. Spawn some in. Oh yeah, right. That's my bad. I'll do that as my I'll do that. Steal Herbert's gear. I ain't sure about that. Use Dragon Fade in the Nether. You're talking about Odin animations. Where do I find that mod? It is on Odin's GitHub. It is also on my Discord server in the helpful mods section. If navigating GitHub is difficult. I ain't sure whether I... Don't you want Herbert's 3/4 Maxor? Ugh, I mean... Yeah, I love it. I would love it. I really do want it. I mean, I could probably do M with that. How did you lose 16 billion? The Void Gods were hungry, and the Void Gods required sacrifice. And so my co-op sacrificed 16 billion coins of items to them. And then proceeded to jump into the Void Gods as the final sacrifice. Brave soldier. Think of what happened last time you took something. What do you mean last time I took something? What? I could just leave the profile. I mean, if I was concerned about Herbert, I can literally just leave the profile and then join on my other alt. It keeps evolving. I mean, I've been sticking with the Void Gods pretty consistently for a little while now. The co-op sacrificing themselves, that's new, to be fair. That one is new. Why do you need dungeon gear? I need to get the diamond heads at some point. I'm kind of putting it off until, hopefully one day, Herbert maybe decides, like, oh, you know what, I'll do a bunch of M4, M3, M2, and M1. God knows why, but there's always a chance. Is 800 MP bad at level 240? Not really. To be honest, that's not that bad. That's never happening. Unfortunately, you're correct. Boss collections are only player-wide, not profile. Okay, that's great, but do you know what else? Diamond heads aren't soulbound, they're co-op soulbound. And do you know where you can rebuy the diamond heads? Rusty. I have 1400 MP at 240. Yeah, I wonder where you got that one from, buddy. Surely you grinded that all yourself, right? Surely that's the result of your hard work and dedication. And zero co-op carry whatsoever on any of your items. Right? Surely. I thought you meant for XP. Oh, I don't care about Skyblock XP. I care about Museum. Because Museum gives me something tangible. More bits. And more bits per cookie is always good to a Slayer main. Because we go through those things pretty fucking fast. Therefore, more profit per cookie is more good. $810 MP trying to get to 1200. Have 700 mil to spend. Do you think that'll be enough? I have literally no idea, but probably. And if not, it should be pretty close. How many blaze kills you at? 203. Should be just over 95.5k now. Ooh. Yo, let me sell it. Yo, Strand, you ready? How do I only download Odin animations? All I see is the mod pack to download. Okay, well you're in my mods section. So there's two different things. There's mods and then there's helpful mods. Helpful mods is under the Slayer guides. Fire stuff has my mod packs. Slayer guides has a bunch of other stuff, including the helpful mods with Odin animations in. In which section is your texture pack? Are we for real? I don't want the kitten one. Then what do you want, huh? Where is the Discord link? Exclamation DC. What's the use for Manticore Claw? Museum. And some activities, to be fair. It is technically best in slot for a couple of slayers. And probably a few other things as well. The one without blazes being horrible. I don't know what... this is the only texture pack that I use. What? I have one texture pack on right now. I don't have any overlays. This is a single pack. You almost got 100k kills? Yeah. That is kind of the goal. So I have to download it, take the stupid blaze, and give it the original? I mean, yes, if you want to. I'm sorry for deciding to make this for deciding to add things to my texture pack. Well, I guess not my texture pack, but change things to the other stuff. Why wouldn't you want the cat blazes? That's what I'm saying. The cat blazes aren't even the best part of this texture pack. There's an even better part of it. The cave spiders are even better than the blazes. I mean, come on now. How can you not fucking love these? How can you not love these little guys? Oh, mate, the amount of dopamine that I see. The amount of dopamine that I get when I see these guys. Oh, bro, the amount of... Modrinth, please. Modrinth, please. I pray. I actually pray that you fucking allow this mod through. Or you allow this texture pack through. What are your Dulkir settings? I don't use Dulkir. I use Odin and Odin Animations. Odin Animations is an add-on, by the way. It's an add-on to Odin. I lived with our friends years ago and we aren't friends. No. Okay, that's tragic. Well, that just made me download the texture pack. I'm pretty sure that the one that's in there is... Oh, is the one that's in there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one... I'm 99% sure the one that's in there has both these in. The actual shark textures will be their own overlay at some... They will have their own overlay. Same as how my... What'd you call it? Same as how my cat blazes have their own overlay as well. That's separate from the pack. That's downloadable. The little sharks will get their own overlay when Modrinth finally actually accepts it. It's been like 2 days and they still haven't. Was handsome when he was young. I say he still is. Not a truer word has been spoken. How are we doing in terms of Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. Might as well just put that back on. I mean, I'll take it. 3 high class could be it could be worse. I mean, it's definitely not great. 3 high class in almost 3 hours isn't brilliant. But it's not bad. Would have preferred closer to 5. That turns rabbit armor into a literal bunny suit. Isn't that a Firth Sky? Is the cat not uploaded? The cat is uploaded. The cat one has been... The cat one I used to have in 1.8.9. So I could literally just upload that straight to Modrinth. The shark is under review at the moment by the Modrinth staff. And I'll put the overlay onto my Discord once it's released. Or once, which version? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's First Sky. I could be wrong. I don't use First Sky. I need that ASAP. Well, you tell that to the Moderant staff. Technically, the sharks are in my my pack download in Discord, which is just the entire pack, the entire texture pack. The overlay is under review. Wait, what? Why aren't you uploading it yourself? What do you mean? With Moderant, you upload something to the website, and then the staff have to manually review it to check if it's safe. Every single thing that gets put on Moderant gets manually reviewed. I mean, just the file, because it doesn't really matter. I might as well just wait the couple days it takes for Moderant to manually review the overlay. Oh, hey, a high class. No way. Surely that wasn't metered, right? No, no, no. It's fine. It's okay. I didn't want to make money off it anyway. Is the profit margin on Blaze still good? I'd say, for me, it's on average still 100 mil an hour. Unless, obviously, you know, like today has been really unlucky with having to have to meter one dice. And only getting, like, one high class an hour. So it's been pretty unlucky today. But yeah, profits are still very good from Blaze. Very, very much up there still as one of the best moneymakers, I'd say, in the game. Just a hell of a lot more expensive to actually get into for money, which is unfortunate. I liked it when Blaze was reasonable. Right. It's time to run away. I kind of started streaming as soon as I got back from college, I can't lie. This has been a weird one. I don't usually do that. I usually wait until later in the evening, but I thought I might as well just do it earlier so I can do other stuff in the evening today. Like Goon. Goodbye, chat. Have a lovely time. I'll see you tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll see you on Wednesday.